Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Hawk Sports TV, coming to you live from Hillsborough College here at the Dale Mabry campus. My name is Brandon Scott. I am joined by a guest commentator tonight, new to the broadcast booth with me, but not new to hanging out with our radio show, Mr. Ben Tilley. How you doing tonight, sir?
I'm doing good, BS. So good to be with you again. Listen, we got a great game tonight. Tell us a little bit about the two teams.
Man, I'm looking forward to watching the Lady Hawks take the court tonight. We're coming off of a 17-12 season last year. Very good. Everything's clicking and seems to be firing on cylinders. You got an older team, got 5 sophomores returning this year, all looking to make a pitch going up to the next level. And then on the other side, we have New College. They're coming in today. They were 9-18 last season, but they are currently 1-0 right now, as they've already had a game. We said this was the first broadcast here for the Lady Hawks basketball, and we're excited for this because with the matchups that we're going to see, I expect it to be a lot of a focus, particularly around like the point guards and forwards. There's a couple young ladies that are coming in on the forward side. If you take a look, Miss Seren Aturaki, when coming out of Ankara, Turkey, coming in at 6 foot, getting ready on the Hillsborough Hawk side to come in. Now, if you take a look and take what New College is bringing, I believe that one of their forwards, if I take a look at my notes, they were Miss Juliana Pacheco, number 12 from New College, coming in at 6'4". So you're going to have some pretty big matchups. I would say tip-off is going to be kind of one of those deciding factors. What are you seeing so far?
Yeah, you've mentioned it briefly. The Hawks went 17-12 last year. They averaged 76.7 points a game, which is honestly very good for college basketball.
Right.
Highlighting a couple of players here for the Hillsborough Hawks, or our Lady Hawks as we call them. First off, Brianna Ben, freshman coming out of Brianna Ben coming out of Sarasota and Booker High School, a guard, standing 5'9". She's going to be a key role for this Lady Hawks team. And additionally, Peyton Flanoy, another freshman coming out of Clearwater High School of St. Petersburg. And again, we kind of look at what they did last year, 76.7 points per game. They're probably going to have to do something similar to that this year in order to have the same success as they did last year.
And you mentioned something that was kind of interesting, kind of talking about pointing out key players. Our sideline reporter, Miss Madeline Rosa, earlier was able to have a conversation with the Hillsborough Hawks coach, Mr. Chris Springs, and he labeled some of his impact players, some people that he is looking for to really kind of make a difference. One of those is Miss Nina Green, a sophomore out of Tampa, Florida, right here. She is actually a University of Tampa transfer that had made the move here because she had that opportunity. So she's getting a little bit of reacquaintance down here on this court, and Coach Springs is really excited and sees her with some good potential. And it sounds like even through the offseason, they had some really great scrimmage games, even going up against like Division II teams and kind of pushing themselves. And it looked like when they played the University of Tampa, that was only a 5-point game, with it being 4 points going into the end of that fourth quarter there. So it looks like we are just about 60 seconds from getting ready to kick this game off. We're going to go ahead and get ready, and as the final seconds count down, we will catch back up with you and be here live on YouTube and Hawk Sports TV after we do the national anthem and get ready for the game. Be right back with you. are back getting ready for the opening tip-off. As the Lady Hawks, it looks like we have number 23 and 12 getting ready for the tip-off. And game is live. Pushing down to the far side court, we have number 0. Moving to the outside, just on the three-point line, working their way back around as we go. Lady Hawks have the ball. Number 10 drives in, pushes to the outside, set up for the shot, and 3 by number 11. Coming through, fantastic shot there by Miss Peyton Flournoy.
Peyton Flournoy, I talked to her about it going into this game here. Peyton's going to be a huge part of this offensive scheme for the Lady Hawks. Talked to her briefly in the pregame show. Flournoy with a great shot there.
Coming around now, pushing, looks like on a drive. Number 10, Brienne Ben, is pushing through. Puts it up for another 2 as the Lady Hawks now move up 5-0 now. New College, number 11, starting to push through into the line.
Flournoy with another basket there, Brandon.
Looks good. Coming around, we got New Tampa, number 21, pushed on the outside.
Possible foul there on New College. We talked to him briefly in the pre-show. The Mighty Banyans, as they call them. The mascot name for New College of Florida.
Yeah, the Lady Banyans, believe.
Lady Mighty Banyans.
Lady Mighty, my apologies. Now 9-0 as we get ready. And going through, we have number 21 of the Lady Hawks, Miss Ava Butler, making her presence felt now. Pushing around to the inside, lined up, rebound at the net, comes down on the Lady Banyan side. Still working under that net, rebound, and looks like out of bounds. And we'll be coming back to, let's take a look who's going to bring it back into play for us. Looks like number 21. Line to the outside, set up, looking good, driving through to the hole. Lineup on the outside, number 11 drives through, pass is deflected, and begins with a run on number 23, Miss Milena Stevenson. Passing it around to the outside, number 4 sets up for the shot. Goes off the rim, kept in play. Number 23 to the back. Here we go, moving to the inside. Miss Nina Green, one of the young ladies we talked about, seeing a lot of time there in control. Just off of the net, rebound comes to number 11. Flournoy sets it up. I'll tell you, I think this game is about kicking off the way we were expecting it to. Coming in high intensity, a lot of energy right off the start. Not much of a feeling out process as number 4 now picks up an intercept, comes through, driving, and number 0 puts up a layup, rebounded. They're moving quick out here tonight. Good screen set up and push. Goes back across. Number 11. All right. Moving down to the near side court now. Number 21 set up. Looks like we got a quick little substitution as we get ready to bring this game back into play with number 21 of New College setting up and looking to bring in. Pass underneath the net. A little bit of traffic there. Number 10, Miss Brianna Ben comes back up. Number 11 to 4. Moving around on the line. Driving inside just a little bit. Number 11 set up on the shot just off of the rim there for Miss Peyton Flournoy. Looks like number 11 we might be seeing doing a lot of that outside shooting and having number 7, Miss Nina, being the drive coming through to the net.
Absolutely. Peyton on the outside.
Good defense outside. Pass over, picked. A little bit of a breakaway. Miss Nina Green now starts down the line. Passes back to the outside. Good roll outside. There we go. We just talked about it. We just talked about being the one to drive to the net. Comes down. We are action-packed at a score of 9-0 as we're coming down to the near side court with New College in control right now. From the way the game's kicked off over the first couple minutes there, Mr. Tilly, what are you thinking you're seeing with the defenses kind of set up right now?
Well, what I'm seeing mostly, Brandon, is the Hawks they seem ready to play this game today. New College just looking a little bit slow to start, or giving up some points, 9 so far. And, the Lady Hawks, they just look really good right now. And we talked about it in the pregame show. We look at the defensive side of things, and things can change throughout the game, and what we're seeing right now looks interchangeable, and to put some spin on that one. But again, the Hawks really looking good right now with that free throw, 10-0 lead, and with this potential free throw, 11-0.
Puts them up by 11. Looks like we're going to have some quick rotations coming in. Number 2, number 1, 5, and 21. Miss Ariana Ferreira, Miss Callie Smith, and just one of the 4 that went out there, as well as Miss Ava Butler. She's back on the court now. And there's that matchup we were talking about underneath the net there with number 12, it looks like Miss Julia Pacheco there. Stolen.
Oh, wow.
And just out of bounds, will be going back on the New College with the inbound here. But number 2 there, Miss Ariana Vieira, coming in right there out of St. Cloud in Orlando, making a play there and getting it around. Looks like we have just a quick little timeout here that we're going to have the coaches talking. So, Ben, if you're Hillsborough College, you got to be pretty excited about just coming out in that first little bit there, the way that your team's playing. Is there any adjustments that you would make right now to take a look at?
There is nothing that will ever not motivate a team other than a good start on offense. Putting 11 points on the board first and shutting them out within the first 5-ish minutes of the game is huge. Yeah. Absolutely huge. Nothing will motivate a team more than that. This has been a great start for the Lady Hawks so far. As for what I would change, their defensive scheme looks awesome right now. They're playing man-to-man. They're looking good. And, it's just that the pressure that they're getting on the defensive side of the ball is extraordinary. And what we've seen so far from their offensive scheme is that they are able to get through these mighty Banyan defense.
And we had a shot earlier of the New College there lined up. And as we come back off of this timeout, if you're New College, what do you say? In my opinion, it's settle down, remember your assignments, remember what you're doing, play your role, play your scheme, and take a breath right now. You're not out of the game. It can turn over very quickly, and that's the way, if I was going to be a head coach, that's what I'm telling them right now as we get ready to bring this back in and getting back into the action there. Pass to number 21 on the far side, beginning to work their way back. Here we go. Ball looks like it's going to be a turnover now with the inbound coming from Miss Ariana Vieira, again out of Orlando, Florida, getting ready to start getting this back down the court. Pass comes over now to number 10, Miss Brianna Ben. Coming in now, number 21 starts working towards the line. Number 2 makes a drive under the net, brings it up and in for another 2 points. Now 13. And when you're on a 13-point kind of run with this, you got to be thinking, what do I got to do to get back into this? You got to breathe, got to bring it back. And now pass it around to the outside, trying to get something going here for New College as they're working with 4:30 remaining. A little jam up under there.
It's going to be a free throw, Brandon.
Going to be a free throw here coming with New College taking the shot for 2.
First opportunity for points on the board for New College.
And this is where you, if you could start kind of coming back with a turn of momentum as we go through. And second one is in. Now becomes a 13-2. And as we're going, pass right underneath.
Nice.
And set, beautifully placed right there. Coming back down now, a 15-2 game. Lady Hawks. Was that looked like a travel?
Like some kind of penalty there.
And it looked like it was a travel indication. Coming back around now as we get ready to go. Let's take a look. Now ball comes in now. Number 10 is starting through. Number 21 set up on the line, taking a look around. Passes to the outside. A little bit of a stutter step and fake there. Number 21 lined up outside.
Yeah.
Comes down and rebound under the net.
There
and a good layup by number 5, Miss Khalees Smith, freshman point guard out of West Point, Ocala. Here we go now. What New College is starting again. All right, coming back around, setting up, getting the ball back into play is going to be, looks like number 2, Miss Ariana Vieira.
Another freshman, Brandon.
And it's good because right now the Hillsborough Hawks are playing 5 sophomores. So having a good young team underneath, learning and getting ready to take over the reins as their classmates prepare to move on to other collegiate opportunities they may have. It's good getting them set up for that. Moving to the line now for a 3-throw. First one goes right off the rim there. Looks like they're going to get one more attempt with a 17-2 lead right now. So now we're taking a look as New College begins to bring it back down across the court. Number 21 working from the midcourt, coming inside, getting up on the line as they run a screen through. Set up, driving, and here we go. Let's see how this matchup goes, and it's in for 2 points for New College of Florida there, bringing us 17-4.
Wow.
But the Lady Hawks will not be denied. That's that pace we were talking about, keeping that energy up. There's bumps down there, shooting up under the hoop. Can't even keep up with the action. We are moving so quick. With this going into a game, Mr. Tilley, you almost got to wonder about what does your reserve look like and how much do you expend going through this period right here before the break, and do you worry about gassing yourself out moving to the end of the game?
You know, it's a coach's job to know when to call a timeout, and you just kind of have to look at the players' body language and see how they're reacting on the court, if they're starting to slack a little bit in terms of their acceleration, when they're going to the basket, driving to the basket. It's a coach's job just to kind of know when to call a timeout and give these ladies a breather.
Stolen right off of the line, number 2. Here we go again, up under the net with a layup and in on a breakaway. Number 2, Miss Ariana Vieira. I'd say right now looking like a definite impact player or someone that we're going to be looking for throughout the year.
100%, Brandon. Like I said, these freshmen are just showing out today. Looking really nice.
A little bit of a miscue there. Pass to the outside goes just out of bounds. New College going to go ahead and look like get ready to throw some substitutions in. We have number 11 now coming in, and number 16 going to do the inbounds. And here we come, just across midcourt now, 11 and 16 with a quick little pass off. When you take a look at the defense, you can see almost a shifting at times going from a little bit of a man coverage to then more of a screen to a zone,
Exactly.
depending on what's happening from the Hillsborough side. And when you take a look at New College of Florida, is there a defensive, should they, with the way things are working with the passing and everything, do you move more to a zone now, or do you keep working the man coverage, lining up like that?
I mean, honestly, Brandon, it seems like they're a little bit all over the place right now. They don't know whether to go to man or zone. And the thing is that when you play these games, especially right now with a minute left in the first quarter, when you're down, 17 points to start the game off, you really just have to start thinking about, what can you possibly change on the court?
Right.
That's what a coach's job is trying to think about. Whether it's man or zone right now, it's hard to say.
Yeah. And taking a look now, bringing it back in, we have number 9 and pass to number 11, setting up, moving to the three-point line, trying to work that outside edge. And there's just nowhere to go with it because the pressure just is all over them defensively, with a quick out of bounds, meaning that it's going to come back to the Hillsborough Hawks, beginning a drive to the far side of the court. Number 11 brings it down quickly, quick little pass to number 2, working to the inside out. Now back to number 11, number 5 now, Miss Khalees Smith set up. Moves it further back outside, now pushes, makes a drive up and under, coming up to 23-4 in favor of the Lady Hawks here on a live broadcast from the Dale Mabry campus and the gymnasium here. We are excited because the game is getting going well. To everyone tuned in live, thank you so much for tuning in and spending an evening with us. Down to the line at the buzzer. And now we're going to get ready for the end of that period. And it looks like we're getting ready to pass it to our sideline correspondent, Miss Madeline Rosa. Take it away.
23-4 right now. As Coach Springs had mentioned today, this team is ready for their new season. They had a really good season last year, and then this year is showing out on the court right now. So what they're doing here is literally what they showed out during scrimmage during their last season, carrying over. Coach Springs did mention that they have lost a little bit of their some of their team players, but these freshmen are really showing out tonight, so we're super excited to be here and see what the Lady Hawks are going to be putting out in their basketball game. So thank you, and I hope you guys continue to watch the game. Go Hawks. Now back to you guys.
Thank you, Miss Madeline, as always, bringing us the latest information from down there on the sideline with the changes and her coaches' conversations. I'm going to say, if you're the Hawks as you're seeing right now, if I'm coach, I'm smiling just a little bit more after a 23-4 quarter right there, getting ready to go. And if I'm New College, I'm taking a look, saying,
frowning.
We got to start tightening up a few things, and we got to figure something out. I think one big thing when I'm watching it, New College has to force Hillsborough to slow down. Hillsborough is controlling the pace of this game. They're controlling pushing them up and down the court and pushing them on defense. That's going to be a big thing that I think to see going through the rest of this. Number 21 there, now set to number 12, just on the three-point line. Oh. Looks like a quick little turnover. Going to be in favor of our Lady Hawks there. Number 4, Miss Danica Ballard brings it into 0. Nina Green working their way now. A lot of quick passes, a lot of quick communication, just coming off of a rebound there with number 2. Beginning to push, coming through. Just when you take a look now, especially with these camera views that we're having, there's just nobody open to really pass to. You're either manned up or you're zoned, and that pressure under the hoop is really dominating. Even though New College now puts up 2 points, 23-6, here's that tempo we're talking about.
Absolutely. You just kind of have to look at, it looks like, the Lady Hawks are just in a fluid state right now as Melania Stevenson scores a nice layup basket there. They're in a fluid state right now. They know what they're doing. They know exactly what schemes to run. They know exactly what to do on the offense and defense, both sides of the ball. They just are looking so good right now. As for New College, they just got to step it up a little bit. If I'm the Lady Hawks, I am not taking my pedal off the metal right now. You have got to.
You're
gotta
keeping the gas on. You're keeping that pressure under the rim. You're fighting every rebound. And on top of that, you're forcing them to make that play.
Exactly.
It may end up in a point like that and bringing us to 25-8, but if you don't keep that pressure on them, beautiful under the net, overarm pass comes down. And as long as you're responding with that pressure that you're bringing to them, you're going to control everything from the tempo of the game to almost trying to make them scared to make a play on you.
That's the thing, is that when you're down like this, 27-8 now, Lady Hawks have the lead. If you're New College, when you're down like this, now you're not thinking about, okay, how far is this going to go? Like, how big of a hole are we going to dig ourselves? That is not what you're talking about right now. What you're focused on right now is how are you going to retaliate? How are you going to come back and score some points, get some baskets, get the flow of the game going again? Just try and maneuver your way through the Lady Hawks and just try and get your voice back a little bit. The communication seems off too, Brandon.
Yeah. So right now, when we're taking a look at this free throw attempt by number 23, Melania Stevenson out of Gateway High School in St. Cloud, Florida, and University of Tampa, when you're taking a look at this, that brings the Hawks now to 6 of 7 for their free throw attempts today. They're running that well. And when you take a look, like here on the screen as we're watching, all you see is just a pile of white jerseys inside the zone and then drifting out to man, depending on what New College is bringing, as they line up for now New College of Florida be getting a free throw attempt here. We have number 12 to the line, just offside the rim there.
Brandon, going back to the free throws, the Lady Hawks last year averaged 12 free throws made per game. And they attempted at least 17 per game. So if you kind of put those numbers in hand, 12 of 17 per game, that's pretty decent.
Yeah, and to be able to do that consistently. And right now you're seeing just a bunch of discipline and knowing their zones, knowing what they're supposed to call, what we're looking for. As we put up a beautiful three-point there by number 23 for the Hawks there, bringing the score now to 32-9. At this point, keep the gas on and make earn every point that you're coming up, as we get intercept by number 10, pushing down inside the line.
What a play there.
34-9 now as we begin to approach just under 7 minutes in the second period. Moving across the half-court line, getting set up. Now, this is what I was talking about. When you got two right here on the line,
double team,
trying to force a play that wasn't going to be there. They know the pass isn't going to happen, but you double team on the line, and there was no one around. So it looks like we have another quick timeout. Right now, the Lady Hawks are starting to kind of catch their breath just a little bit. And you can see here, when you're talking about the schemes, look at the way the coach, Chris Springs, first thing he did as soon as he came out. And we're going to get ready. We're going to toss it to Madeline real quick. Take it away, ma'am.
So it looks like they're taking a quick break. Their coaches are telling them what they need to do for this next quarter here. And as you guys know, this is our first Hawk TV basketball broadcast of the year. So we're getting a little used to this. We're excited to be here today. And we've got the Hawks versus the Mighty Banyans. We wanted to clarify that because earlier I didn't have a chance to do so. And the Hawks head coach, Chris Springs, had an opportunity to speak with me, so he's super excited today. I haven't had a chance to talk to Brian Cruz, but we hope that we get to have a chance to talk to the opponent team's coach to see how his expectations of his team is going to be. So again, take it away. Back to you guys.
We're coming out of this timeout. The music's turned up. On the Hillsborough side, it's almost a party.
I was going to say vibes are high for Hillsborough College right now.
I don't want to say you're on cruise control, but you're like, we
Absolutely
just got
not.
to keep doing what we're doing.
Right.
If you can lock in at that throttle as we get ready to bring the game back into play with number 21, as we go in now, passing to the outside, just look at that defensive scheme. Number 0 and 23 almost double teaming on number 12, forcing them to go to that far outside, because where do you go with it?
There is no place to go, and when you're double teamed like that, you are legitimately the Hillsborough. Right off the face there, the Hillsborough Hawks are giving you an open receiver on offense. But your job when you're double teamed like that is to be able to find the open receiver.
Yeah.
And if you can't in time, you're not going to be successful.
When you're working those seams and you're trying to focus on a drive on the inside. Double team right on the near side, forced her to pass it back to give the Hawks a chance to get defensively set. You're running straight across the middle, and then you're coming in, dropping that man coverage. You're cutting off everything under the net. You're cutting off around the three-point line. And then it's just basically imposing your will as you go up for that layup, and a rebound coming down for points at 36-9 now, with the Lady Hawks now beginning to impose a commanding lead as we go through. And Ben, is this really kind of any different than what you were expecting to see coming out of these two teams this evening?
Not at all, Brandon. I think, we knew that it was going to be a tough battle for New College of Florida. But at the same time, the Lady Hawks played really well last season. They're just getting into their groove again, starting the season off fresh. New players coming in, old players going out, having to change your offensive scheme just a little bit to accommodate those new players coming in. But at the same time, the Lady Hawks haven't lost that regiment of just every single routine that they're doing right now on offense, and that is why they're being so successful.
I was going to say, one of the things that stands out to me is they are so disciplined with their schemes and their defenses, but it's coming across so smooth that it's almost routine. And that is only achieved by buying into a coach's philosophy of trying to make something excellent. And that is a true testament to Coach Springs here on the Hillsborough side as we get pushed back across and the Lady Hawks now begin moving in. So now if you take a look, you see a lot more zone.
Absolutely.
They're kind of moving away.
Three in the middle.
They're getting away from the man coverage. Now they're going to try to force either someone to drive hard or begin to take these shots. And Hillsborough College is not afraid to take the three-point.
And they are so good at it, Brandon. That's the thing.
From formerly Amelie Arena with that three-point shot, nothing but net. Clears the 275. We're putting on just a clinic down here sometimes.
Just an unbelievable run right now for the Lady Hawks. A nice little layup there.
41-11 now. And this is what, going back to the Lady Hawks volleyball season, I said the phrase on one of my last broadcasts, this is a slobber knocker. This is fight night. This is prime time as we're getting down here and starting to really see what the Lady Hawks, if their season runs anything like this, man, ESPN's going to be knocking on our door looking for clips out of these.
They're just going to be unstoppable, Brandon. If they play the way they're playing right now, it's just going to be one heck of a year for them. And again, it's early, just the start of the year. But from what we're seeing right now, really, really strong competitive play right now for the Lady Hawks.
Yeah, back down under the rim. And as we're starting to push back across with New College of Florida, I just want to take a quick second And I want to give a shout out to everyone behind the scenes for us today.
Absolutely.
Everybody who's working a camera for us, everybody who is being the technical director behind the scenes, stepping up for the free throw. We couldn't put this program on because I don't know if people don't know this or not, but we're actually just students. We're broadcast students of the broadcast program here at Hillsborough College. Happy to be with you as we start this season here and get it going for everybody. But just wanted to say thank you to the people that don't often get that shout out coming from there.
100%.
Putting the second free throw in, and that was a 1 for 2 on that one. Pass hard, coming down the line, setting up number 11 on the outside, working way in.
Looks like a foul
Do
there.
we draw a foul there?
Yes.
Getting ready.
35 with a hit.
And getting ready for 2 more throws. So when we left off, we were 6 of 7 from that. So let's go ahead now.
7 and 8.
7 of 8. Let's see what happens. We've got number 1, Miss Sharon.
Oh, there we go. 8 of 9.
8 of 9. Matching up pretty much with the statistics from what we were seeing, like you were saying, that we saw last year a little bit.
Yeah. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Oh.
A little looping pass over to the outside, starts to drive to the
But it
hole.
worked.
Comes up with 2 points now, 46-14. You've got 2 minutes, 45 seconds now counting down.
Oh, man.
Put up from the outside, just off of the rim. Good rebound by number 11. Takes her set, puts it up into the air for another rebound down with the Hawks. Turn and shoot by number 21,
Ava Butler.
Ava Butler from Panama City, Florida, up there in the Panhandle. And when you're 6 foot and you're a freshman and you're in this type of game right here, as she comes through with a good hard rebound, forcing the outside, looks like it'll be heading down. That was that matchup that we were talking about off air a little bit. We were really expecting to see Miss Ava Butler team up pretty well going against where was she for the young lady from New College that we were expecting to see? Miss Julia Pacheco. Haven't really seen that matchup of those two up inside the zone yet. Drained on the outside for 3, 51-14.
On cue, Ava Butler there.
Now, watching this game start to get away, and as you're looking at this deficit now with just under a minute 45 working through, Ben, how do you reignite a team right now? How do you get the head back into the game to start making a push?
Well, Brandon, unfortunately, this game is already starting to get a little out of hand now. The points are just going further. Oh, a little 360 ring around there. But again,
captures again with the double rebound on her own shot, brings it 53-14.
We just talked about it briefly. You know, just any line of confidence, motivation that you can get to these young ladies out here on the court, that is an A+ in the book. Oh, nice pass.
Beautiful pass down under the net, puts it back up easily. Coming through with number 1 there, Miss Sharon Adjawano. Coming through, looking good. Starting a good defensive stand at the top. Moving around, quick little pass to the outside. Keeps working away, little crossover action. Bounces off and out of bounds. Will be coming back to the Lady Hawks. Number 11, Miss Peyton Flournay, going to go ahead and bring it in. Number 0, Miss Nina Green, begins a fast little push right down to the inside. Quick pass to the outside. Number 11 set up for his shot. Oh. Just off the back of the rim there. Little tussle up under the net.
Like it's going to be a foul again.
Another foul. Getting ready to line up for 2 shots. So Miss Ava Butler now stepping up to the line. Let's take a look and see.
So we're 8 of 10 now,
8
right,
of
Brandon?
10.
Yeah.
Hey, 80% in the game. Let's roll with it.
You can do math.
Keep. I've been known to solve a problem or two. And we're going to go ahead. It's 8
of
and
11
now. So even then, still in the high 70%, you're looking good. You've got to be feeling good as
Pass
the Hawks right
squirts
now.
off there to the left.
And we've got 14 seconds left. And during halftime, we're going to be sending it down to mid. Let's take
We're going to take a little break, I think, at halftime, Brandon.
a little break. I could use that.
Oh, a great Ava Butler, another three-point just as time expires in the first half.
Brings it to 58-14. And we're going to go ahead now, and it looks like they're going to go into the half with a pretty commanding
And we're back. Oh my gosh, Ben, how are you feeling? I can't believe that I was earlier doing some commentating out there, and now I'm here sitting down next to you. Our friend Brandon is gone, our classmate. So you need to bring me up to speed. You need to bring me up to speed. Tell me what's going on.
Well, listen, Madeline, the Lady Hawks are playing so well right now. They're up 58-14, starting the second half. I think one thing you have to think about for the Lady Hawks, they've got to keep the pedal on the metal here. We have been informed that this is actually New College of Florida's JV team, so junior varsity team. So their varsity team is not playing here tonight.
So what does that mean? Is it a step up from?
Step down.
A step down.
So junior varsity is a step down from varsity. So
okay.
It's a sort of kind of an explanation of maybe this is a little bit one-sided, but at the same time, junior varsity is still fighting hard. They're playing they're playing as well as they can right now. But again, Lady Hawks dominating right now, 58-14.
Okay.
And you
so
just
it makes you. Do you think that it's a bigger advantage for the Lady Hawks right now with this team?
Somewhat, right? You can just kind of look at their team. They're not as fluid as maybe a varsity team would be. We've been kind of seeing that all game. The Lady Hawks, nice and fluid, know where to pass, zone, man coverage.
I mean, you can tell by the score.
Again, right, yeah, but you just kind of have to look at what they're actually doing on the court live. And what we've been seeing so far is that the Lady Hawks are a lot more fluid than
and their
New
impact
College
players,
right now.
Their impact players have been doing a really good job tonight. So it's really exciting to see them out there. That's exactly what Coach Springs had mentioned earlier tonight when I got the chance to speak with him, that he wanted to see that intensity driving on. So we're seeing it right now. I mean, obviously the opponent team has the ball right now, but we are not here to lose tonight. As you can see the scoreboard, 58-14 with the Lady Hawks are taking the lead tonight. And it really shows out there, even though they lost some of their key players during the sophomores that moved on. But these freshmen are not quitting. They are not quitting.
Absolutely.
And I saw those 3-pointers out there. Who brought those points for the Lady Hawks? Those 3-pointers earlier.
Well, really, we were looking at two key players, Madeline. Peyton Flanoy, number 11, has been all over the place tonight on the court. A couple
Coach
of 3-pointers.
Springs had talked about her.
Absolutely. And then, of course, number 21, Ava Butler has had a couple of amazing 3-pointers tonight.
I saw one of those earlier.
From long range. So, again, really fluid gameplay right now from the Lady Hawks.
I mean, I think it'll be a good learning experience for the junior varsity team to be able to be up against a team that has a little bit more experience, as the Lady Hawks do right now. So I think it'll just serve as a learning experience for this junior varsity team.
Miss Dillahay there, number 9 of the junior varsity New College, getting a nice layup there.
That might be, they're going to call that one.
Number 12 with a hit for the Lady Hawks. So
as we can see out there, these coaches these referees are making sure that they're playing basketball right.
Absolutely, making correct calls as we see them on the court live.
This is not the referees are not here to pick sides. They're making sure the game is played right.
Absolutely.
So let's see what's going on here. Number 21's got the ball. Let's see if she
Martorell.
lets go.
It's Martorell out there, and now it's.
Oh, now
Miss
you know
Valdez.
the names. Now you know the names.
Yes, we have the names in front of us. Yes, for the junior varsity team.
They're not trying to surrender just yet. Anything can happen in basketball.
Absolutely, yeah. And again, like I was talking about earlier, any kind of lines of confidence or motivation that New College of Florida's coach can give to their junior varsity team is an A+.
Yeah, so that means that if it's a different coach for junior varsity,
correct.
Okay,
yeah,
so that's
why we're not seeing Brian Cruz.
Okay, that's where
we're not seeing Brian Cruz tonight.
I see now. I was wondering, like, how is the coach not here?
Right, yeah.
But now it all makes sense. They really are playing super hard tonight.
They are. I mean, both teams are, Madeline. They really are. They just
number 23 passing the ball to number 2 right now. Let's see.
Oh, they call that an air ball.
Oh my gosh, are they gonna do it?
Oh, but
just barely. Let's see.
Oh,
ooh, just barely.
Ariana Vieira has also been making a couple of three-pointers tonight, just off with that one.
Right. It just gets a little intense out there. You know, the pressure is on. You have Coach Springs is really good, like making sure that he is heard out there, because he is not getting his eyes off of the Lady Hawks tonight, making sure that they're taking what they practice onto the court. So we got 58-19. The Lady Hawks are up right now.
Just a couple of nuggets about Chris Springs. He's coached these Lady Hawks since the 2016-2017 season.
Yeah, 10 years.
10 years. Just a little under 10 years, but he brings over 24 years of coaching experience across college, high school, elite AAU levels. He's built a culture defined by effort, accountability, competitive excellence, and under his guidance, the Lady Hawks have just excelled.
Amazing.
I mean, it shows. They have made 4 appearances in the NJCAA Region 8 state tournament.
Yeah, that's
a great
really
nugget
good.
right there.
Yeah, I mean, and he's such a treat to talk to. He was very approachable when I went and talked to him and asked him the questions. A proud father. His daughter also went to Daytona State and played basketball. Now she's a nurse practitioner. Every now and again, he has a chance to bring his granddaughter, and she's a cheerleader, 2-year-old cheerleader. So the Lady Hawks love that. I guess, you know, gives him a little bit more enthusiasm to have a cheerleader out there, you know. And a grandpa that, you know, is a coach. How amazing is that?
What an experience it must be.
Yeah. Oh, let's see what happens now.
Just off there again.
That number 2 player.
Ariana Vieira just off with her 3 points here to start the second half.
Now, let me ask you this. I see that she's wearing the green and yellow sneakers. Is she Brazilian? No, because sometimes, you know, we have a lot of team players that are not from Florida, so it makes me wonder, you know, she's representing Brazil, because I know that's one of the colors of their flag.
Yeah, I mean, you just kind of look across the court here. Lots of these players are wearing colorful sneakers. We've got
I want to see where she's from. Well, it doesn't say, but usually they'll say, like, you know, where she's from Orlando. But I like her sneakers. I just thought it was, you know, just a little observation out there. And I don't know if you noticed, like, this is the first time I see that slip knot mat that's out there. Every time the Lady Hawks go out there, they step on that to make sure that they have grip while they're on the court.
Build traction within the shoes.
I don't see it on the other side, but it's just some little observations that we make. You know, those are things that matter.
Great deflection there by Miss Dillahay of New College, Florida.
And we've got 6 minutes, 25 seconds on the clock. So let's see. I mean, the score 59-19 with the Lady Hawks up. They're still playing a really good game out there.
Nice pass there to Sharon Adejanwo to make that nice layup basket, 2-pointer.
Oh.
Good deflection there by Khalees Smith of the Lady Hawks. Again, we talked about it earlier. Defensive and offensive play is just so key in these games, and you just look at the court. You know, you look on the court right now, and the Lady Hawks dominating on the defensive side of things, and that's what's going to propel them further along in the season if they have to play defensively. If they're up like this, there's no stopping them.
Absolutely. And the other key thing that I see from this team is the communication.
Absolutely.
They are communicating. Like I said, you can hear the coach if he has to say something. They're listening, and they're communicating with each other. Oh, they're up 61-22 now.
Substitution here.
Oh, they were
possibly a little bit of a little timeout here. Normally, this is where we would toss it down to you on the sideline, but why don't we just toss it to you right here? What do you got to say?
I mean, what I have to say, I'm super excited to be here. I know that I was not even supposed to be a commentator tonight, but I'm excited. You know, every time I get to do something that has to do with the broadcast program, it's very exciting. You know, at first, we're all students here. We all get super tired, but it's nice to be out here to see the Lady Hawks perform and do something that is community, because we did lose our community in Hillsborough Community College. Now it's Hillsborough College, so we're trying to keep the community, even though the community has dropped from the school. So seeing this performance tonight makes me super excited. Being able to work with you, this is the first time we're actually working together with,
Correct, yeah.
and not being at the radio station where we're more like, cutting up
Off
and doing,
camera.
Yeah, we have to kind of, make it more where people can have a visual, but here they can actually see us. So it's super
Correct.
fun to be here with you tonight.
Yeah, again, you touched on it. We're both students here,
Yeah.
but this is actually my first time being in a work environment
You're
for
doing
Hillsborough
absolutely
College. I
great.
appreciate it.
I
Thank
can just
you.
sit back here. Basketball is not my forte. I love volleyball more, but I love to watch a basketball game. It's always very exciting, very fast paced. To be able to see these women perform out there. So let's see what's going on out here. Oh, number 21. Oh,
We talked about it. Ava Butler with those three-pointers,
yes.
just missing one there.
Yes. Here it goes. It would be nice to be able to see that on replay if we could do that, because when the coach has to stand up and kind of stand his ground, he probably saw something that was not right.
That is where you get a lot of insight from is replay.
Right. Yeah.
You get to watch yourself play the game, get to watch yourself on film, and just kind of see where you may have been off, where you were strong in some areas, where your mechanics off, where your
and it's super exciting that this is our first basketball game that we as radio, television, broadcast students are recording out here tonight. To be able to have that opportunity and see how this is going, like these our fellow students behind the cameras tonight doing what they need to do. We had even one of our instructors earlier. So it's super nice to be able to bring this to the homes of the family members that aren't here tonight to watch these ladies perform, whether it's the junior varsity team, the team that's playing against the Lady Hawks, or the Lady Hawks themselves that may have family members that aren't here tonight with them. So to be able to have this opportunity and to learn about something that is so amazing as broadcasting, I'm super excited.
Likewise. It's a great experience to be out here. And
it's gone faster than I expected because they're moving pretty quickly.
There's so many moving parts. There's
so
many moving parts in
and
basketball.
Then when I saw those three-pointers, I was like, oh my gosh, because I was behind one of the cameras, and I was like, I cannot even believe that this is happening right now, because again, you don't get to see that movement, from one side of the court to the other at a volleyball game. But with the basketball, you see there's so much going on. These women get so worked up. They're just so excited, and that it's you can see when they have to take out the other players and bring in new players, because they're trying to make sure that they're not over-exhausting themselves out there. So it does a lot. There's a lot of moving parts with basketball, and to see I love women's basketball. I had an opportunity to see the women's NBA basketball on the West Coast, and it was amazing to see those women performing. So it always kind of, it's a little close to my heart, even though I love volleyball a lot. I guess they're kind of like up there, both of them.
Yeah. Well, just kind of what we've seen so far in this game, obviously we brought up before that this is, New College of Florida's junior varsity team, right? But we just have to kind of look at what the Lady Hawks are doing right now. This is their varsity team. This is their number one starting offense, starting defense team that they are playing out here right now. What we have seen so far from them is that they are a strong team.
Yes,
they are playing amazing right now. Offensive side of the ball, defensive side of the ball, they are just playing extraordinary. They keep this up for the regular season, and going forward further in the regular season, they are going to be really successful.
Amazing.
Go back to their record last year, 17-12. Their conference 9-9 record, went an even 500 there. Taking a look at some of their games, that they lost last year.
Yeah, and even during the scrimmage, they lost a couple of games, but they still put out a good game. Even the one that I mentioned earlier of the University of Tampa, where at the fourth quarter they were only down by 4 points at the beginning of that quarter. So that it's just they lost by 15 points, but they were just 4 points shy at that last quarter.
That is the number I was going to get to. 15 points. The majority of the games that they lost last year, they lost by 15 points or fewer. So again, we just kind of look at what they're doing right now. They're winning by I can't do that quick math in my head, but 63-24 win
Yeah, it's like
lead right now.
39 or 29. Well, yeah, 39 points ahead. They're 39 points ahead right now.
Really good, solid play right now by the Lady Hawks. And again, 15 points or fewer, close games last year. Very close games in their losses.
Let's see what they bring on now.
Oh, great deflection by Ava Butler there. Great defensive play. Covering number 30, Miss Lamont for New College,
See,
Florida.
look at you. You're doing amazing as a commentator. Like, I mean, it was we had that good break and you were able to get, the correction of what we were doing earlier because we didn't know, we thought we had the right numbers, but we found out, during halftime that it was a junior varsity team that was actually playing. But they played so good, we couldn't tell.
Right, exactly.
Even though they're up against the Lady Hawks, which are really showing out tonight. I mean, Coach Springs does not hesitate to make sure to ring them in and make sure that they're doing what they need to do. The discipline shows now during the game. It's just the time to make small corrections and ring them in and say, you remember the stuff that you learned and do this, because they have even, I hear him talking, so it's bringing out to the court right now what they've been practicing during off season.
Well, again, we talked about it before. The score right now, 63-26. New College of Florida only scoring 26 points right now is not representative of the fight that they're putting out on the court right now.
No.
They are playing and fighting so hard, and that they're only able to come by 26 points. Give them applause, because that is very. Again, we've seen it. Points are difficult to come by in basketball. You have to, run up and down the court, however many times per game, and get exhausted and get gassed.
And then we have the junior varsity player number 11 that she is coming in with an injury. That's really hard. You have to modify maybe your gait, how you're moving, so that you're not re-injuring yourself.
Right.
And that brace isn't getting in the way of the sport either. So they really are performing. Yes, what you're saying, the score out there is not a representation of what they're doing out here. It's just that the Lady Hawks started really strong from the very first quarter, and they're not willing to, to quit now. Number 2's got the ball again from the Lady Hawks. And number 21, again, your player, that player that we've been talking about, that is one of the impact players that Coach Springs had mentioned. Is it Ava Butler, number 21?
Correct. Ava Butler.
See, they use that grip, making sure that they're, every time before they go back on that court, they're using that slip knot mat to make sure that they're actually having grip. Those little details. Oh, what happened out here?
Just a big deflection
11.
by Peyton Flanoy, and just a diving attempt to get that ball, and applaud the effort from Peyton Flanoy there. Looks like she's okay.
Yeah.
Well, again, the Lady Hawks played 29 games last season. They scored 2,225 points in total. That is an average of 76.7 points per game.
Wow.
So look at the total right now. 70 points is what they're at right now. So, and it's only the third period.
44 points ahead. Now 48 points.
So 72
46
now.
46 points ahead, yeah.
And we're not even done with the third period yet, so third quarter.
Really
trying to do some quick math in my head.
And we're at 2 minutes. 2 minutes at the, the third quarter right now.
If they get 75 here by the third period, they will have averaged 25 points per quarter, which means by average, they will score 100 points in this game.
Yeah.
And that's if they only get 75. And look, they just got 75, and now they have 77. So they may get close to 100 points by the third quarter.
Yes.
It's fabulous play tonight by the Lady Hawks.
It's amazing. I mean, I'm hoping that they keep this energy going for the rest of the season, because I got thrown into the commentating, so I'm going to be here enjoying the game after game. And I mean, it's an amazing thing to be able to be part of this. So Sometimes the students were like, we don't want to do certain things, and then when we finally get to do it, it's such a rewarding time. So I'm happy to be here, at least right now. I don't know about tomorrow.
Well, something I didn't touch base on is that, I'm going to be I'm not technically a part of the internship right now, but it's on my schedule, approved by Miss Marisa Lamison, the head person here at
Right.
Hillsborough College, Hawk TV. So I am definitely taking the internship next semester, and
That's
I
good.
will be here
So that'll
for
give you the
almost all of the
experience.
games for girls
Of course,
basketball.
that'll give you the
So-
experience that you need. And even the part of
Oh.
setting up, breaking down, because you'll get to experience the breaking down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And
Tear
it's-
down.
Yeah.
I've done that a lot in my career so far. Shout out to my dad, Chris Tilley, for
Oh, that's right.
for teaching me what tear down means.
Yeah.
It's a fun word
'Cause
in the
it's not,
television
okay,
production
we're done.
industry.
Just let's walk out of here. We need to,
Unfortunately not.
No.
Nope.
The team
Always-
gets to walk out of here, maybe way before we do. But
Well, Brandon said it. Behind the scenes work.
look at them.
It's
They're
amazing.
at 80 points, 80 to 26 right now.
80 points. A minute left in the third period. Maybe they'll get to 85, 88, something along that measure, and be able to coast to 100 points by the end of the game. It'd be really cool to see him get to 100 points
Oh
tonight.
my gosh, that would be an amazing thing. Especially because we're broadcasting this game. This is the first game that we're broadcasting, just to see something like that and have that recorded in our broadcasting history.
Ms. Valdez taking the free throws here for New College of Florida. Their junior
Let's see how
varsity
she
team.
does.
She's 1 of 1 so far and just misses that one. So,
Sometimes even those pointers are hard.
oh, absolutely. The free throw. Uh-oh, something happened there. I guess she wasn't allowed to touch the ball. Miss Nina Green, and then
Number 4 trying her three-pointer, and she got that. She got that one at 80.
Danica Ballard there, sophomore
I'm
guard.
telling you, these Lady Hawks are showing out tonight. You can hear the screeching of those shoes going.
Yep.
I think that's one of my favorite parts of the game, the gnat sound.
The Nats, there you go.
The gnat sounds.
Using the terms there, the Nat
Hey,
sound.
we have a good instructor and good instructors, and especially if I do electronic field production on Fridays, so I have Narisa a couple of times a week, and she's always making sure that with sound bites, gnat sounds, those things, they really do click in. In the beginning, you're like, what is she saying? But once you're out there in the field and doing your news
understand it,
packet-
right.
Yes.
Exactly. Just waited a little too long for the play to develop there, and Miss Nina Green trying to just maneuver around the New College of Florida defense and just couldn't quite get that play to develop as quick as wanted. Big pass here to number 30,
Wow, that
Miss
was-
Lamont, and just not able to capitalize
just shy
there.
of that. Nope.
What a pass, though.
And
That looked like a little
the
Tom
end of
Brady
the
throw
third-
back in the
yeah,
day
the end of the
with
third
Tampa Bay
quarter.
Buccaneers.
Look at this, 83 to 27.
83 to 27. Well,
With the
I'm eager
Lady
to
Hawks
get
up.
your final quarter thoughts. What do you think has been the strength of this game so far from the Lady Hawks?
Communication. I think
Exactly.
communication. Again, you can tell that they've been practicing. That they did not do anything in vain. They did not waste time to learn what they needed to learn before this game to come out here and show out.
That's 100%
I mean,
correct.
There is nothing more to say. Look, the proof is in the pudding.
That's exactly right. And you just, again, the pudding is the score, right?
The pudding is the score.
83 to 27 lead right now for the Lady Hawks. We really want to see them get to 100 points before the night ends. Looks like they're going to do that by my math. They've scored a little over 28 points so far per quarter, and they are not done. They have one more period to go of 12 minutes, and it's, again, really, really solid play tonight so far from the Lady Hawks, and I really hope they can keep this up and keep their mechanisms and mechanics going.
Are up. You can see the coaches, instruction and making sure they're staying in their head in the game. Because at this point, maybe you can see the Lady Hawks, they might want to try to slack off a little bit, but the coach is there to let them know, we want to bring it home.
Got one more quarter to play.
Yeah,
Can't
it's not
can't
time,
rest now.
It's not time to rest.
You got to play the full
You
4
rest when
quarters
the
of
game
basketball.
is done. 10 minutes and you're done.
Yep.
Got number 21. So the junior varsity team, so they're called the, I forget what
The
they're-
Mighty Banyans.
It's just I'm not used to that name.
It's a form of tree, I believe.
The Mighty Banyans. I wonder how they came up with that.
New
Maybe
College
that's
of Florida, Miami.
maybe that's
Mighty
a-
Banyans.
Maybe that's a type of tree that grows in their campus or something.
Could be.
Now I'm curious because I mean we have a lot of hawks here, so
We do.
there's no way. I mean, I'm happy that it is a hawk instead of a lizard that they have here at the Bill Mabry campus. I don't know if you've seen them. They're very different species of lizards, but
Oh.
the hawks, they're everywhere.
This Martorell there just couldn't get the handling of that pass, and I believe it's going to be in possession of the Mighty Banyans.
The Mighty Banyans. Can even see the excitement on the sidelines. That was Coach Springs.
Yeah,
if you heard
Coach
him out there.
Springs
Yeah.
just letting the team still hear his feedback, even when the game is in the lead of 85 to
It's
30.
because-
Don't let your foot off the gas. You got
I mean, because it ain't over
9 more minutes
till
to
it's
play.
over. It ain't over till it's over.
tell you, Nita Green has just been outstanding today. Number 0 for the Lady Hawks, scoring a bunch of points. Eager
So
to get
bring
the
me
point
up to
total.
speed. So how of these all these players from the Hillsborough College, which is the one that you feel has shown the most tonight?
Oh man, there's so many to
It's a lot
choose
of
from,
passion.
Madeline.
They have a
So
lot of
many to
passion.
choose from. If I had to pick one player right now that has just shown the most heart, the most character, the most sportsmanship, the most fight out there on the court,
Mm-hmm.
and all of them have extraordinarily well tonight, but I think the one player that has shown it the most is Miss Ava Butler.
Yeah.
21 out there on the court, just knows the just from the looks of it, from when she is on the court, she knows the offensive and defensive scheme so well. She knows how to play the game of basketball.
And it would just be nice to see how her stats are. You know, just to look back at her stats, how she's been doing all around, and how she performed tonight, so we can compare how her stats are, because she does have a lot of a good sportsmanship.
Well, heartened to tell you that Miss Ava Butler's a freshman. So
Yes,
this is her
that's
first
what I'm saying.
experience
Yeah.
at Hillsborough College. So
Yes.
yeah, you're definitely right there. Eager to know what kind of statistics is Ava Butler putting up,
Right.
or has she put
What
up
high
so
school
far in
did
her
she
career?
attend?
She attended Rutherford High School in Panama City.
Wow.
So she's all the way up by that. She was all the way up by the Panhandle
By
before
the
she came down here.
Panhandle, correct.
Came down here.
That's a big step to come down here.
It's a long drive too.
Oh
I just
my
drove up to
gosh,
Tallahassee
yes, you
a couple
did.
weekends ago, and it was
You went to the cabin.
4 hours. Indeed, I did. Yeah,
Mhm.
it was definitely an adventure.
But did you enjoy it?
I did, really. Could not have had a more enjoyable time. Amazing, and I love driving too.
Oh,
I love
so
driving
do
places.
I love driving. I like driving, especially at night. That's just, I feel less traffic, less stress. But the eyes can deceive you at night. Just like right now, even though the scoreboard 32, but they're putting, the eyes are deceiving because you're seeing the score. But these women, the what is it, the Banyans?
the Mighty Banyans.
The Mighty Banyans are putting up a really good game out there, even though their score doesn't say it. It's just they're up against a really good team that's been, has
Dominant.
an amazing
Absolutely
coach,
dominant.
an amazing coach, Coach Springs. 30 years plus of coaching, comes with a lot of experience. And there goes number 1 scored. 89 to
Sharon
32. I think we
Adejanwo.
might get 100 points by the time the night is over.
They're at 89 right now, 6.5 minutes left to go.
I think they might, or at least get it up to 99. I want to see what this last stretch is going to make these Lady Hawks pull. Oh my gosh. She could have almost, yes.
Brianna Ben
And
just
she got the 2-pointer, so we're at 91. Okay, I think we might see that score you were so looking for. So we've got a quick break right here.
a little quick timeout here.
Quick huddle with the coach. So tell me a little bit when they bring this board out,
Well, basically what Coach Springs is doing is that he is basically going over schemes, going over formations, going over what exactly is happening on the court and what he's been seeing so far throughout the night. What he's writing down on the board is basically where are these players going when the ball is, in play? Where are these players going when, the ball is by the net, in the middle of the court, by the opposing net? Where are they supposed to be at a certain given time? That is exactly what Coach Springs is doing, and he is telling the players right now where they are supposed to be at a given time and what he's been seeing. I saw it all throughout high school when I covered girls and boys basketball at Riverview. I saw it all, but you can just kind of see what he's writing down. He's writing down dots where they're supposed to be at, where they're linking, where they're supposed to link up.
Their formation.
Exactly. Where they're supposed to be, because again, it's a full-size court, but you're only using one half of the court at a time, right?
Yeah.
You're only using one net at a time. So you need to really make sure that your formations are in order, where you're supposed to be, where you're supposed to go. If the ball goes here, where are you supposed to go there? That sort of thing. And it's a vital part of basketball, Madeline. I'm telling you, the formations and the schemes, offensive and defensive, are just so vital to your success.
So taking
as a
these little breaks with the coach are very lucrative.
Yeah, these timeouts are very important. One, for the players to catch their breath, because obviously they've just got done with running up and down the court, 60 plus times or however many. I don't think it's 60, but let's say they run up and down the court, 10 times, throughout the course.
That's 10 times running up and down the court.
And that's a lot of gas to burn. So I know I couldn't run up and down the court 10 times, more or less
don't even try
one.
to get me started. I don't even think I could run one. I'd probably be like, okay, with the pain in the
Yeah, the
foot
amount of
that
endurance that I see out of these young ladies, and even just in basketball in general, the amount of endurance I see from every player just makes me think like I could never have this much endurance to be able to run up and down the court.
Pass that ball to number 4 here. Come on. Let's see what they're going to do.
Oh, that should be foul. Yep, it is.
Could have.
Just over 5.5 minutes left to play. 91 points for the Lady Hawks tonight.
Oh, my gosh.
9 more points to get to 100.
Let's see what happens now.
That is
92 points.
Miss Khalees Smith getting those free throws in. They are 8 points away now from 100.
I mean, they don't need the points because you
can
see what they have going on, but it always helps, especially if we get to see that scoreboard and the points you want to see tonight. Oh, there we go.
Still fighting to the very end of the fourth quarter, Madeline.
There we go. We see that communication between player 10 and player 4 here from the Lady Hawks. Number 0's got the ball right now. Passing the ball to number 4. Let's see. Oh, could have been. But
Danica
they have
Ballard.
the confidence to do it, because sometimes you can see where players kind of stall. They're like, okay, we're going to try, and then get better at it. And then you eventually will see what they wanted to do, but bring those, 3-pointers in.
Just a missed layup there by Nina Green.
There we go.
But a made one by
94 to 32.
Looks like it was Peyton Flanoy there making that layup.
I mean,
6 points away.
62 points up right now. 62 points up.
It's a big,
oh my goodness.
big margin.
With 4.5 minutes left of this last quarter. See, there we go when the Lady Hawks are right here. I wish we can take a nice shot of this part right here where these ladies are stepping on that mat to make sure that they have that grip. It's just such a interesting thing. I don't know. It just caught my eye.
I think that pad down there on the court is probably to soak up any possible moisture that's on the bottom of the shoe to be able to, to get the traction that.
Yeah, I mean, with volleyball, what we see is like they're just drying up the floor with the
A towel,
Yeah. What was that all about?
Chris Springs just yelling at a playful yell, saying rebound when it was only the first free throw.
Oh.
So New College of Florida there getting one more point.
I mean, but the Lady Hawks are 61 points up with 4.
Oh, nice.
Just at 4 minutes, almost at 4 minutes left.
Great interception there by Ava Butler, and then
Oh
just
my goodness.
but
There
they
we
get
go.
it back.
Yep. And do they do it? Yes, they did.
It is a no basket. It's a travel.
No, it is. Oh, okay.
Oh.
So what does a travel mean?
I believe it means when you're walking with the basketball and
walking
you're not
with the
dribbling.
Yep,
Yeah.
correct.
If you
You
take a
have
certain
to-
amount of steps, I think it's maybe 2.5 or 3 without dribbling.
Yep, correct.
That is
I
considered
remember that.
traveling.
It's all coming back to me now.
I played basketball very little during my middle school years. I never played it again after that. And the times that I played it were not very successful. So
Yeah, I was made to play a little bit in high school, like the first term of freshman year, and I'm like, you guys need to get me out of this. You guys need to get me out of this. Yeah.
some of you may be able to tell by my attire tonight that I am a golfer. I play
Yes,
golf.
golfer for life.
Oh, a nice basket there by Miss West of New College of Florida, giving them 2 additional points. Bring their total up to 35 on the night. See if
Got
maybe they
number
can.
2 trying to make it across the court. Let's see. Oh, got the ball out of the court. You know, sometimes the enthusiasm brings us all the way out of the court. That's okay.
Well, if I'm
That's
being
okay.
honest, Madeline, what we're seeing right now is a little bit of deceleration from the Lady Hawks.
Mm-hmm.
Not many points being scored here in this fourth quarter. That could be troublesome going into the further in the regular season. They're in a
Okay.
tight game. Like, let's say they're not, in a
There's
in a
situation where,
one-sided
like this-
contest such
right.
as this one at 94 to
It's
35.
it's still not the time to.
Let's say they're at 66, 67, and they're having to, go and score some more points to be able to stay with their opponent.
Yeah,
Slacking off and
No.
being in this deceleration like this will not get them the
No,
win.
no,
100%
it's not good.
no.
And I'm pretty sure that Coach Springs is gonna
He's seeing
have a
it.
conversation
He's
about
definitely seeing. Oh man, and another missed basket. There, short one by Sharon Adojanwo.
that. Yeah, they need to keep their head in the game. Still, the game is done.
Oh, what close to being a pick off there, but an air ball.
Too far. Oh, and we've got number.
Oh, nice. Should be an easy one there
Yes, it
for
was.
Sharon Adojanwo.
Oh my goodness.
4 points away from 100.
50
Just under
fif-
2.5 minutes left.
Ay. 59.
So it's getting a little stressful here, Madeline.
Yeah. 59 points ahead.
Oh, we got 2 points away now.
Oh,
It's a basket by
we're gonna
Melania
get to see it. We're
Stevenson.
going to get to see it tonight.
2 points away from 100. One basket,
They just
aside
don't-
from a free throw, will get them 100 points on the night. Oh, a big one here from. But see, that's what Miss Lehman did right there. Number 30 is absolutely a great play.
Look at that.
Shooting the
Now
three.
they got control
Here we
of the
go. This
ball.
might be it. And 100 points for the Lady Hawks tonight.
Oh my goodness.
Sharon Adojanwo caps it off. Just an amazing night here for the Lady Hawks as
And
they have
Coach
scored
Sprink keeps screaming out rebound.
a century of points. 100 points tonight. But like I was saying before that, Madeline, Miss Lehman, what she just did at the opposite end of the court,
Right.
shooting that three-pointer, it's a little bit high, but running straight to the basket and trying to get her own rebound is absolutely a wonderful
Right,
play.
yes.
Great insight, great play there. Unfortunately, she didn't make it, but again,
You can see
Great
the
insight.
intensity of how she was trying to,
absolutely.
save face. save
Yes.
face with the rebound, but didn't. Sometimes we have success, sometimes we don't. What do
Ava
you
Butler with it.
feel like they're trying to wind down that deceleration you were just talking
Yep,
about?
now just trying to bleed the clock out, go home with a victory. Oh, just a miss by Ava Butler there. Vieira's got it, and this is going to be a possession for the Mighty Banyans.
Yep.
Potential foul there. A push, as the referee calls it.
I mean, over 50 points. I mean, obviously, this game was very intense. You know, and the Mighty Banyans, finally I remember the name. They put on a really good game. I mean, they were
They
not
did.
afraid
They fought
to
hard.
go out.
They really
and
did.
As junior varsity, to be up against a team as the Lady Hawks, which says a lot for them. It's a lot to learn, and it seems that their coach is, trying to do what they need to do, so heading them in the correct direction.
Keyword right
future.
there, learning objective for
Yes.
junior varsity. This is a big learning objective for
Yes.
them because now they see what a varsity team plays like. Now they already see it with their own team at New
Right.
College of Florida, but
seeing it
an
from
opposing varsity team, big learning
Correct.
objective for them tonight.
Correct. Oh, look, 101. 101. Yeah, I think.
So
I
they've
think
surpassed
they're
the
going to come
century
home
mark,
with
101
learning a lot,
points.
Maybe they would have hoped to at least have 50 points in, but
Yeah, you just don't really know what kind of goals they were going to set. Oh, a pick-off there by Melania Stevenson.
gosh.
Amazing there.
which is good because this is what the coach wants to see all the way up to the end. This is what the coach wants to see all the way up to the end.
Although he's shaking his head right now.
Yeah, no, he's not a happy camper with that game. With that, what just happened here out at the court. We're at 14.4 seconds. 101 to 41, Lady Hawks up. It's a lot, 60 points right there.
And they're just going to let this clock bleed out, dribble the ball, maybe take one final shot here. I wouldn't. I would just take the clock out to 0, and that is going to do it tonight. The Lady Hawks beat the Mighty Banyans by a score
That
of
was a
101
really good
to
game.
41, a 60-point margin. Unbelievable
60 point.
performance by the Lady Hawks
Unreal.
tonight.
These ladies did amazing. I am feeling very happy with what I saw out there. After speaking with Coach Springs, they really did deliver. They put out a good game. I'm hoping that the next game is not with a junior varsity. I just want to see the intensity with two varsity teams.
I think definitely that's going to happen. I think we'll definitely see some varsity versus varsity matchups.
Yeah, I'm hoping that that's what I see in the next coming games because, again, even though the junior varsity team, the Mighty Banyans, put up a good game, it's still not at the level of the Hillsborough College Lady Hawks. So, but I'm super happy. Thank you again. This has been an amazing
Madeline.
experience.
It's been a great
Yes,
pleasure
I hope
tonight.
we can work together in the future. So from all of us here at the Hillsborough College, we're here at the Del Mabry campus, but we're broadcasters from the Ybor City campus. We want to thank you, and we hope you guys have a great night, and thank you for watching.
flight simulator is the best way to learn. It takes stick time.
Yeah, that's
I use the simulators.
yeah. There was one you used, the music one.
No,
That
no,
was,
I get
that was a little game show, gaming to me.
the one I like the best is Liftoff.
Oh, I've never heard that one.
It's on Steam, so I get. There are a lot of and what I've realized is that there are a lot of simulators on instead of video games now. I just play simulators.
Yeah.
Like I want to get that racing car one.
Yeah. Guess what I've got? I've got a whole setup.
You got the whole
I
setup,
got the whole setup.
bro.
I got the really nice wheel, the seat. I got and then I also got a cockpit. I've got.
So you got the
I've got the
shifter and
the shifter, and then I've got a
pedals.
whole flight cockpit too. So I've got buttons.
Man, I've been looking to build one. I'm gonna do one. I have the setup. So what racing game do you play on?
I do iRacing.
iRacing?
iRacing is like the most realistic one.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Have you tried Assetto Corsa?
I have,
And you don't like it?
yeah, not quite the same. The iRacing one, that's what you'll see professional F1 drivers.
Oh, iRacing? Okay, so I'm gonna try it out.
It's got a good.
Because I keep seeing Assetto Corsa on everything, and
It's got, it's nice, and it really does look good and stuff. But I think it's just really so
the physics engine is not as good.
physics and the tires and the track.
Okay, so iRacing.
Yeah.
Okay. I want whatever's realistic.
Yeah,
I want to learn
literally,
how.
like,
Your phone, you're getting a call.
Yeah.
Sam.
Emily. Hey, Sam. What are us? Oh, geez, how's that? Oh, right now? Oh, I thought we stopped the stream. Oh, we didn't stop the stream apparently.
Oh no, I didn't stop the stream here.
Okay, there we go.
I fade to black, but I never stopped.
We're a very short crew here, so we're doing as best we can. Okay, thank you for telling me.
Who is that?
I think it's like, wait a second. Okay, well, appreciate it.
It's like the.
Shoot. You know what? Also, this might have been on too. What is this? That's still getting audio. What the fuck is that? That might have been on.
We cut